Hey guys, and welcome to the finale of Obduction. This is our last episode. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna talk to not Farley, CW, and see what that last task is that he has for us. Little stuttery, so we're just gonna turn this down to high. There we go. Okay. All right, so I can't believe we've done this. We did it pretty quickly too. Just less than 10 episodes, so not bad. Before I go too much further, there are a few things I want to clear up from the last episode. One of which was that scale that was in Captar. I actually found out what that's about. So the reason why Soria, which is also Mofang, I've been calling it Mofang this whole time because if you go at the top of the tower where all the planets are listed, it says Mofang. The planet's name is Soria. I don't know why that doesn't say Soria. It's a little inconsistent, but I digress. So basically when you're in Soria, you can see where the bomb exploded. There's like a ground zero and it's a giant crater. And if you actually look at the tree that's by it, the side of the tree that's facing ground zero is dead. Only half the tree is alive. So that was something that I noticed like in hindsight, and I thought that was pretty interesting and worth sharing. But then another thing is that the reason how that came to be. So I said an Arai beetle sent it there. And it was actually through that scale that was in Captar. So you can see a little bit of the ground of Soria. It's like that purple circle around it. So there are these areas in the game called the War Rooms, and that was one of them. That was the War Room for Captar. And so the War Rooms were part of the plan where they knew that the WMDs were being transferred from Soria to those spots. So they had somebody waiting. In this case, it was an Arai beetle waiting for them to transfer this bomb. And then the second that bomb was there, the Arai beetle landed on that scale, transferred it immediately back to Soria where it detonated. So that was just something I thought was worth sharing. Yeah, and that's pretty much that. Also, there were like some rocks down here that we didn't blow up. You see down there. I don't really feel like it's worth getting the cart and blowing that up because the only thing that's in there when you go in there is just a Russian submarine, and there's like a parts log in there, and there's not really anything interesting or telling about it, so I didn't really feel like doing it in this playthrough. But it's, it's there. It's a thing, and it is worth mentioning, so there you have it. All right, let's see what this last thing that CW has for us is.
There's one thing left. It's called the bleeder. Gotta stop it from straining the whole system. It keeps things under control, holding us back. Obduction Street. Battery. Fuels. I trashed that bleeder. If everything's connected, we'll be
All right, so we're going to trash the bleeder, which is that tower that we haven't had much interaction with. You can kind of see the wires over the top over there, but before we do that, I'm going to check the battery real quick, because if you remember in Farley's journal, and we talked about it a little bit already, this battery is what determines the outcome of the game, whether you connect this or not. So we have it connected here, which is what CW told us to do, but Farley realized that it's going to send us back to Earth, and you know, we've gone over this. So as you can see, CW cleared all this crap that was here before, so now we have access to this door. I'm going to go up this way. And we didn't have access to this before, but now we do. So go through this portal, come out the other side, and there's the bleeder tower. So as you can see, it's connected to the dome there. So we're gonna trash this thing. See some sticks of dynamite in there. And then we're gonna head back. Alright, so we're gonna go down here. I don't think Farley has anything to say, since we haven't actually blown up the bleeder tower yet, but I'm gonna double check real quick. Okay, yeah. We gotta just go ahead and do that. Oh, if you look up in the sky, you can actually, I don't know if you guys saw that, the bleeder was like extracting energy or whatever it does. Still haven't really figured that out yet, I guess. Anyway, I have really enjoyed playing this series. I might do other missed games in the future. I haven't really decided which ones I want to do. Maybe I'll start from the beginning and we can just work our way through the series. But first things first, let's finish this one. Alright, as you can see, our trees have power. Everything seems to be in order. Let's do it. I think that counts as trashed. Oh, hello. If you look down here, you can actually see CW on his little trolley thing.
You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy cactuar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever. All right now, I'll power up my override when the time comes. It looks a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home.
we go. Oh, that is a rough ending. It is hard to get through. But let's load the game back up, and then we'll see what the other ending is. Man, that one really makes you think, to go through all that effort and then to really, it's just breaks my heart, that ending. It's rough. Alright, so we're gonna, let's see, yeah, we're gonna, bleeder's still there, okay. We're gonna go back down here. We're gonna switch the battery, and we'll see what the other ending is. So, I'm going to go ahead and unplug this, shut this, and head back up to the tower. Yeah, that ending is rough. Alright. I'm gonna go up here, blow up the bleeder tower, and see what's in store for us. Alright.
Almost there. Real good, not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs. You can see how useful these tracks is to me. Not sure what's getting into them crazy capital.
So if you remember last time, the glowing around the tree was like red, and this time it's yellow.
All right now, I'll power up my override when the time comes. It looks a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home. You don't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk. I reckon you got the best seat in the house over there. Well, this is it. No. This can't. I don't. I checked. I checked everything. So tell me, did you do this? Carbon chance. I got no idea where we're headed now. You're sending us to hell for all this.
Check this out. Look at that. Oh, what's that?
What in places?
Yep, that's Murray.
I'll be Farley.
There's Soria.
She got it right.
And there's Captar. Check that out. That means everybody that was chambered was transferred back here.
Caroline. Dear Lord. You made it. How many others?
We all made it. I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
I ain't going nowhere.
Look at this. Way better than Earth. We have completely mitigated disaster. Check that out. It's a beautiful landscape. All right. And that concludes Obduction. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. I've had an absolute blast, and I hope you guys have too. If you haven't played Obduction, I highly recommend it. It's a really great game. It's got all kinds of replayability. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next series.